Guys, enter the stars and more shocking information. Nelson Mandela was born on July 18th. The Lion King was released on June 15th. The anti-date of July 18th, Nelson Mandela's birthday. 199th day of the year, 166 remaining. The anti-date is June 15th, when The Lion King was released in 1994. The film was conceived in 1988 and was 88 minutes long. And in 1988, Barack Obama was 27 years old. And 27 is the number of horns, heads, and crowns that the leopard in the book of Revelation has. The beast rose up out of the sea from an island, 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horn 10 crowns. That is 27. The age Obama would be in 1988, when The Lion King film was conceived and released in 1994, 6 years later. Now, who is the leopard? We don't know, but I just showed you an anti-date. And what else we know is that a lion cub has spots like a leopard, as you can see here. And Simba does in fact have spots like a leopard. Now this is the Lion King, and you will hear the chant. We see the rising sun of Obama, which is what you see here. But before we go on and I show you shocking information, we also link the other African, Martin Luther King, who spoke with Billy Graham on July 18th, the birth date of Nelson Mandela and the anti-date of the Lion King film. He spoke with him in New York, in Madison Square Gardens, as they brought together the whites and the blacks for evangelism. Let's continue on with this scene from The Lion King. Two horns, one head. Three heads, 6 more horns. And 6 more heads. And here you see the shadow of what appears to be a cheetah or leopard. And that makes 11 heads and 8 horns in that opening sequence. And 8 times 11 is 88. And instead of 7 heads and 10 horns, we have 8 horns and 11 heads, 1 more of each. The chant you just heard is the Zulu chant. Here comes a lion, Father. Oh yes, it's a lion. We're going to conquer. A lion and a leopard come to this open place. And that is the only time in Zulu language the word leopard is mentioned in the Lion King film. But curiously, this last part, which continues to be chanted through the entire song, does not mean a lion and a leopard come to this open place. When you translate it, it means lion and leopard spots, which takes us back to Revelation. And I saw the beast, which was like unto a leopard. and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth of a lion, the Lion King. Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, and Nelson Mandela. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all of the world wandered after the beast. One of his heads were wounded to death. Was that Mandela, or was it Martin Luther King? And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. Could the power be the 42 months of speaking great things and blasphemies, and power to blaspheme against God and blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, which is the body? Could that be the 42 years that Obama celebrated since Roe versus Wade? The tabernacle of a newborn child killed, and the blasphemy of that, and the power given to do so. This article just released on 1/22 a few days ago. And finally, when we put all the evidence together and listen to the lyrics of this song, stepping into the sun,
there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun rolling high, the sapphire sky,
the sun mentioned again, the sapphire, one of the gems on Satan's breastplate. And then it, of course, it is the circle of life, the figure 8, infinity stuck in sine of the sine wave, sin brought into this world by the serpent, the 8, the hourglass shaped like an 8, time, the time loop, the Ouroboros, the ox. And it ends with the spots on the cub, the leopard, as the lyrics repeat it over and over again. Take care and be safe, you guys.